Hey, I told y'all I was going to get my hands on some Bentley. I told you I'm going to cop the whole line. But can you guess which one we're going to start off with? Buckle up. Get your favorite beverage. We going in. Welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the evening. Yo, check this out. I'm excited, man, because I got almost the entire Bentley line, and we are going to run through that mug because I want to see if they're the truth, man. Y'all already know my Bentley Black Edition, my Bentley Absolute. It hits. I told y'all, man, it's what Creed of Venice should have been. Not necessarily Creed of Venice, but it's what Club de Nuit should have been. Speak to something that's more on its caliber. Anyways, from the line of Bentley, we have Bentley Momentum Unlimited. Let's get some initial thoughts, baby. We going in. I'm not really going to put this on skin unless I feel the need to. I have no preconceived dealings with Bentley other than Black Edition and Absolute, so all of this is fresh take. Man, that's good. While I sit here and blab and try to act like I'm prepared, let me go on to Fragrantica and pull this fragrance up. Bentley Unlimited. Let's see, Bentley Intense Unlimited, I believe. Oh, Bentley Momentum Unlimited. Okay. Woody, green, aromatic, musk. Very clean fragrance. Very clean, very safe, but very manly in its cleanliness. It's not just clean like when we talked about Clinique's Happy or Nautica Voyage or Lacoste. This is clean, but it still has a Bentley feel, like an executive feel. This is the safest fragrance I've smelt from the line yet because it has no nuance other than basics. Wood, citrus, musk, aromatics. I'm not going to read too much into it. Probably reads a little bit warmer on skin. On the top, green apple. Okay, I see it a little bit, but there's got to be vetiver. Yeah, vetiver. It's got a very vetiver-y bite to it. Almost Encre Noir sporty, but a little bit lighter. A little lighter bite than Encre Noir Sport. It's almost got a similar vetiver bite as Elysium. Green apple up top, I just kind of get that. I get more of the grapefruit. Cardamom, not necessarily. I just get this super fresh grapefruit, slight appley sweetness up top. It's not the sweetest fragrance in the world. It's more of that bitter rind grapefruit feel. You get a ton of vetiver in the mid. Not a lot of cedar. It's more of that earthy, rooty, slightly dark vetiver. But it comes off still clean. It's a clean, soapy vetiver, but for some reason it's a little more earthy than I'm used to. A little more earthy than Elysium. Sandalwood, barely. And I think maybe that mature manliness is coming from that leather note in the base. It's certainly musky, and Broxton pushing it all forward. This is a fairly light fragrance. You know what's crazy? Let's do this. I really feel like this is what I wish Encre Noir Sport was. Because this smells just like Encre Noir Sport, but there's less bite. For some reason, the vetiver bite on Encre Noir Sport takes it away from sporty and goes a little darker, more mature. This, I feel like, is like Elysium's cousin. It's a little less sweeter version than Elysium, more rindy grapefruit. And as far as Encre Noir Sport, this feels fruitier, but still has the same vetiver bite and that component of grapefruit, but goes more in a slightly leathery direction. Very light fragrance. I'm tempted to put it on skin, but I don't want to. Let's go back. Let's see what they're saying for longevity, because I don't think it's going to be long lasting. 30% here. The sillage is mid. Yeah, so this fragrance is going to be a 6 to 10 sprayer. Is it the intense version? Bentley Momentum Unlimited. So we're going to have to try Momentum Intense and Momentum. Let me see if Momentum has better longevity. It is longer lasting. Okay. So maybe we'll try that next to see if that's a better alternative to this. But as far as pure note factor, this is mature, masculine, clean, Elysium light. And we know Elysium's already light, so that's a bit unfortunate. The longevity is probably the only hindrance to this fragrance, but as far as components, everything's there. This is a super freshy with charm, sitting more on the woodsy earthiness. But the grapefruit is there, guys. It's there. Compositionally, I would say this is probably 30% grapefruit green apple and about 70% vetiver, cedar, musk, leather. The sandalwood is the least thing that I get in here along with that cardamom. But man, it is a delightful fragrance. I gotta say, I do like it. They did not miss here. The longevity and performance is on par with your average performing fresh fragrances. Fresh fragrances tend to be light on the butt in terms of its projection, sillage, and longevity. And so that for that reason, it's okay. It's okay in my book. $20 fragrance, maybe 30 on Fragrance Buy, 100 ml. Bentley fragrance. It's not a clone. And it is a copycat, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of DNAs. Again, the first two that come to my mind is Elysium and Encre Noir Sport. It's what Encre Noir Sport should have been. It's more commercial than Encre Noir Sport, and it feels slightly lighter than Elysium. Any season, any reason. I think it's a summer, spring fragrance, but definitely because of its clean, safe composition. I think any season, any reason, ageless. This is casual to semi-formal. If you're semi-formal with this fragrance, it's just because you want to smell clean and safe. It's not because you're trying to impress. 6 to 10 sprays minimum. I might be encouraged to go 8 to 10 just to be on the safe side, but it's a great fragrance. This is a short review because I want to roll through these. I think it's a pretty super safe bet. You guys have heard me say this before. Citruses, woods, musk, vetiver, all super safe and extremely versatile. They are fragrances, you know, I could put this fragrance on every day of the week and feel totally fine. This is a thoughtless grab, but it does have maturity and sophistication. It just doesn't go that deep. Again, the leather, vetiver complicates a fragrance, and that note of leather makes it a little more masculine, but I do think it's an ageless fragrance. As a young teenager in school, you're just going to smell a little bit older by a couple of years. Safely a 20 and up fragrance with no hesitation. Let me know if you smelled this fragrance and if you think there's one better, like the Intense. There were a couple different variations of this, 2 or 3 to be exact. But you can get this fragrance for 20 to 30 bucks pretty much around the clock. Hey, it's a short review, man. I got nothing much to say, but it's not a banger, but I give it above average. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. This is the Scent Bubble. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping episodes or content all week long. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed week. Peace.